Hello everyone. Today we are in Redwood National Park. We're gonna be here for 3 nights. So we're gonna start a vlog and take you all along on our trip. Woohoo! We are starting with a ADA accessible path and we're gonna see what that means to them because it's always a little iffy for trails. So we'll see how it goes. But so far so good. We got some massive trees next to us. Look at that. See if I can focus in. Here we go.
So we are at the Walker Road exit, which is really close to like the Oregon-California border. That is the first national parks pit stop that we made and the first ADA trail.
So we are in the loop right now, the ADA accessible trail loop. Each half is about, either just half a mile or a mile, so I think it's in total 2 miles if you do both loops. Mom is saying 1 mile. 1 mile if you do both loops. It's small. There's a crow or something. And so far so good. There's some roots that are in the path, but so far the paths are all wide enough that I can go around them easily. So that is good.
Really pretty view from up here.
Here is an overturned redwood. This thing is huge. You gonna stand in front of it?
It's huge. So big.
First mushrooms spotted. Well, I found a good sitting spot, and now I am stuck. So I'll just sit up here, I guess, for a while.
Mommy to the rescue.
Take a look at how absolutely huge this one is. Huge. So we just passed a little creek. I don't know if you can hear it, but it's going down there. There's like a big drop off, so I'm keeping very careful. But we are at Ruth, Adams, Skinner, and Leona and Stelter Grove. So overall, this path has been pretty accessible. I would say it would be definitely a jarring ride if I was being pushed in my manual chair, especially if it was like a hospital grade manual chair. It would be very jarring, but it's definitely doable for sure, especially in my power chair. It's been a lot smoother for me because this chair does have like some shock shock absorption and my like neck rest I've been relying on a lot when I'm going over like bumps, but it's pretty flat. There's like a 20-step incline over the whole trail, I think is what they said. So it's definitely good.
Places along the trail, there's going to be several trunks of trees that seem to be growing from the same tree base. So new trees, they often sprout if the original tree is cut down or damaged. The sprouts grow from the lumpy growths at the base of the tree, and these are called root collar burls. Coast redwoods also can reproduce by like seeds from cone-bearing trees, but root sprouts grow much faster than seedlings because they are growing from parent trees that have an established root system.
Off-roaded. Whoa! Uh-oh. Got caught on a root and whipped around. Wheelchair versus tree. Wheelchair always wins.
If you look up, there's some of the world's tallest trees. Some coast redwoods can get as high as 360 feet tall. Surprisingly, supporting these trees are a very shallow root system that, like the falling tree behind you that Davey got caught up on, the redwood roots extend only about 6 to 10 feet into the ground. Kind of wondering, like, how could this possibly be? In the redwood region, there is so much water that's close to the ground surface. So since the water is readily available at the surface, the redwoods don't need to have a deep root system. And the shallow root system makes redwoods vulnerable to high winds and floods. However, their roots can spread hundreds of feet from the tree and join with other roots from neighboring trees, and they kind of create this web for extra support.
You can really see how thick the bark is on this tree because it's been peeling away here. So cool.
So we just finished the hike, and I just wanted to show you guys the handicap parking area is right here. There's 2 spots, and when we got here they were full, but we did end up securing a spot, and there is some bathrooms as well and some areas to safely dispose of garbage.
The map drove us and drove us and drove us and then just dropped us off in the middle of this like back road in the middle of nowhere. And we gotta go over this really sketchy bridge a second time now. What do you think, Mom?
I think we're gonna find it in about 5 minutes.
We'll find the beach. I got soda. You know what time it is? Time to go get my feet in the water. Come here, Mom. Crazy girl.
We're in Crescent City, heading towards Eureka. Saves you about 4 miles on the trip to Eureka, and on the scenic route we get to go through like a very thick redwood forest, and then there's this clearing for a prairie, and we came across a little herd of elk, which are absolutely gorgeous with giant beautiful antlers.
This morning we are getting ready to go get juice. We're all packed up. I'm just finishing my morning meds. We have all of my meds set up. Mom crushed all my meds last night, so we have them all ready for the rest of the trip. But just doing my morning meds. We brought all of these little cups with us for my medicine from the dollar store. They work very well. Highly recommend. We are at the Prairie Creek Accessible Trail right now. It's like packed gravel with a lot of trees, but it's nice. We tried to go on a different trail, but there was like a big bump on it, and I did not want to attempt to parkour over the bump after yesterday. Which, Mom, did we get that on camera?
Yes, the tree mishap.
The tree mishap.
We having fun?
Yes. There's so many very huge, giant trees.
So many.
It smells like the forest.
That is pretty wonderful.
Warm out.
Not too hot.
It's great.
Yes.
Hello, good morning. We are headed to Smith River today, up near Crescent City. We have an Airbnb up there tonight. We just packed up the car, and by we I mean my mom. Thank you, Mom. Packed up the car. You see everything. And today is swimming day because I have my port de-accessed. I can't swim with my port accessed. It's a central line, so have to wait for 24 hours for it to be de-accessed. So I de-accessed yesterday morning so I can swim today, which is very exciting. We're gonna go swim in the Smith River. I don't think Mom's getting in.
Not happening.
But I will. So here we go.
No worries, I can do that.
Davey's taking our first dip in the river here at the Smith River at Jedediah State Park Campground. We're in the day use area. Go swim, Davey. Show us how it's done. There's actually a lot of people here. I had to go to the car to get her river shoes because she was so chilly. There's a bunch of kids gonna jump off that rock over there. Oh, there they go.
Do what? What are you gonna do?
Eden, let's go!
Do what? You go what? I do a handstand. No, you need to touch the floor.
Oh, she does.
But I did a... That's not even in the... I know it's hard. That's why you...
She's brave. Too cold for this chick. Oh, do it.
Okay, swimming time.
It gets deep, honey, but you'll be fine. Plunge, honey, plunge. Oh, wow. How is it? Is it better once you're in? Is it freezing?
It's not bad.
How is it compared to the Mackenzie?
Warmer.
Nice. Are you gonna swim? Let me see you. So cute.